Michael Ealy can just stare into your soul with those blue, beautiful eyes. Oh, wait, have we started? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just talking about Michael Ealy. That man is beautiful.
Who is Michael
Ealy?
Okay, here's one thing you gotta know about me. I don't know names.
Hold on. So
I don't know.
There was a movie he did. No, hold on. There was a movie he did with Kevin Hart. He's got the blue eyes. He's the beautiful black man with the blue eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, Think Like a Man.
I gotta rewatch that movie. That was so funny.
I know he was in that.
He's in one of those like detective police shows too, I'm sure. Or he used to be.
He did Almost Human, which was with Carl Urban. He also did something called Common Law, I think it was called, where basically these two cops had to go to couples counseling just to like learn how to be better partners.
I love that.
Yeah, that was a great premise. It was a shame that it only lasted a season, but like that was a solid piece of work.
Is he more movies or is
he's between movie and TV actor? Honestly, I don't think he's ever had like a great breakout role that's like hurled him into the spotlight. He's been a cop a lot of the times, like between TV and movies. Like I know he's doing something called Slumptown with Robin from How I Met Your Mother. It's her new TV series. Where they're up in Oregon. He's a detective up in that series though.
See, need one person that I would know. I know.
Yeah, that tracks. God, he's honestly got that like he's got like just the right shade of blue that you just are like, you have my undivided attention. Whatever I was doing is done now.
Yeah.
All eyes are on you now, sir. It's got like them frosty blue eyes that just are like, delicious. I can swim in those eyes.
You could actually.
No, Hector, you're gonna want to swim in his eye.
No, yeah, you're gonna want that.
I have a thing for blue eyes.
You do, and his eyes are like real fierce kind of blue. Like you just gonna swim in them.
Yeah. I'll swim in somebody.
Yeah, I'll do that. You'll swim in anybody. I mean, wait a minute.
Yes. I mean, he's not wrong.
This is where Hector breaks into the soft talk on the microphone.
No. Not like this.
I'm not a fan of what's unfolding. I don't know what has happened, but I need it to stop.
I need it to go away, please.
That's like whenever somebody shows me like horrifying things happening in Australia, and you're like, I need you to stop showing me this happening. Like, I get it that's like the country where people can be just murdered by the wind. Like, just I don't need to see these abominations doing things. Like, recently I saw a video of like a bird-eating spider caught a bird. And I'm like, that shouldn't exist.
I saw that same one.
That doesn't need to be a thing in my feed. I don't need to know that such abominations are roaming the earth right now. Please, for the love.
Why is this real? Oh God, Cloud.
You got this. Beat up Cloud with your baby Keyblade. Dude, you know what? You know why it looks like that? It reminds me of a pacifier. Like, just because of like the top of the Keyblade and like the smallness of it. It's like it look.
You're just making fun of Tinkerbell.
No, you know what?
He doesn't appreciate
it. Looks like a rattle. That's what I'm thinking of. It looks like a fucking rattle.
Yeah.
See, Savannah knows too. You know, like it's got that color scheme and it's the size.
It's very baby. Very baby.
Yeah, it's because it's Tinkerbell. What do you want?
Well, Tinkerbell's not a baby,
exactly. She's not a baby. She's just small.
She's a fairy.
She's just an aggressive woman, is all that is.
No, his big move. And I hate this move.
I mean, you could, dude, what was it, Omni-Slash? You got this.
Stop!
You beat him up, dude. Like, he's already halfway dead. You got this.
You say that, and then...
Dude,
shit happens.
Look, Donald came back with full health and then nearly died again. So I mean, like you just
because I turned on their second life.
There you go.
You're just using him as bait. Like dude, you.
Do I get the Keyblade? I think I get the Keyblade now.
Which Keyblade is Cloud's?
The Metal Chocobo. Yes.
Is that any good? Like
it's fucking huge.
But is it any good? That's
Yeah, like
No, it's the it's the best one. It's the fourth best one.
Oh, okay.
oh, it's upper. It's like in your upper tier of Keyblade, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Okay. See,
Yes.
that's what I needed.
Because the top one is
The only
Ultimate Weapon, obviously, because it's a Final Fantasy game.
Right.
Second one is Oblivion, which is a black Keyblade.
I thought Fenrir was technically the strongest in pure strength.
That is Kingdom Hearts 2.
Ah. Oh, so you only can go up to Ultimate Weapon in this one. You don't get any higher.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And Fenrir is just as strong as Ultimate Weapon. This Ultimate Weapon has magic. Fenrir just has the attack.
Just brute forces.
Strength. Yeah, brute force it. Yeah.
Alright.
And then there's Divine Rose and then Metal Chocobo.
Wait, did you mention Oathkeeper? I didn't hear Oathkeeper.
Oathkeeper is not that strong. It looks cool.
It's the coolest aesthetically. Like, if I'm gonna be real with you, Oathkeeper probably looks better.
It's a good It's good with magic. And it's a pretty decent strength. So
I mean, I can get behind that one.
When you're thinking about Keyblades, that's why like you see Roxas with it on.
Are you trying to tell me that you're like the Bill Nye of Keyblades? Is that what you're about to pull out right now?
Bill Nye, the science guy. Yes.
Bill.
God, what classic.
I forget who the final. Oh, okay, yeah. He was the final boss.
Hercules?
Hercules, yep.
You're gonna fight Heracles is gonna be the final boss?
I'll fucking end
No, you won't, because you know I'm right. This is already proven factual. This is only proven factual. You're fighting the Roman version of Hercules right now. We know that. We know that that's what's happening.
Is he really gloating right now?
Hercules?
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Okay, this is hard.
Herc has got the poses. He's just like, look, I'm a god. What do you got on me, little man?
Yeah, you can lift and throw.
I'm actually asking Hector, what is it you think you have on Hercules? Like, I mean, he's got Meg as a wife, and he's a god.
No, I got nothing, bro.
What do you...
I got nothing.
Oh.
Have you heard the song?
What song?
Which song?
The one I forgot what the goddesses thing.
Wow, you're gonna need to narrow that down.
He's who was the gladiator?
Hercules. Yeah.
Are you talking about the Muses?
Thank you.
Okay.
Couldn't think of their name.
Yeah, the Muses.
The Muses, yeah.
They, I think, have actual names, if I remember correctly. I just know them as the Muses.
They do.
Yeah, I think they do.
Like, if you want to get into, like, deep-cut Disney trivia, that's like, if somebody pulls that out of the hat, you're like, oh, I'm clearly outmatched, because I was not prepared for you to give me all 5 of their names off the cuff.
Wasn't there one time where we tried doing, like, a Disney, questionnaire or whatever, like...
Yeah, we have in the past before. Ooh, Herc beat you like a drum, my guy.
Yeah, you let him... Now I get...
Well, now you get the other Keyblade that you after.
Yes.
Metal Chocobo.
It looks like chocolate, and it just makes me want chocolate.
That one looks just not aesthetically pleasing, if I'm being perfectly honest.
It's not.
Like,
it hits like a tank.
But I think because it's just brutish and ugly, and it hits you like a club, because it's what it is, basically. You're just like, yeah.
It's like the key to a giant chapel. That's what I think it is.
It honestly looks like if you were to create a mold and then put the rest of the key around the mold, that's what that looks like.
I can see that.
It looks like you're at wood, plastic, like sturdy plastic.
Yeah, like just a hunk of plastic, not even a hunk of metal, just big old plastic.
Yeah.
Like if you.
You know.
What?
Go on.
No, you go ahead.
Go on. You know what we haven't talked about?
Batman. You're right. We should.
Savannah's secret project.
Is it a secret though?
That we can now talk about.
It was. It was for this very reason of I have really bad luck. And if I were to like say anything, something.
Oh, you didn't want the universe to get its hands on.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds pretty stupid because it's the universe, but like, I just wanted to get all my ducks in a row before I said anything. So
naturally.
Yeah.
I grew up in a baseball house where we believe in superstitions, so it's okay if you're like, nah, I didn't want to.
Since fucking when?
Since forever. What, dude?
You've never believed in superstitions.
Dude, first of all, the curse of the Chicago Bears and the Chicago White Sox and the Red Sox are very real. 100 years spanning, in fact. So where are you getting off that I don't believe in?
I have never heard you talk about believing in the superstition.
Well, first of all, I don't talk about baseball superstitions with you because baseball means nothing to you. So my ability...
Because you never took me to my first baseball game, Dad. That's why you're not my father.
But I bought you tickets for baseball this year.
I actually got...
But then this year...
I got him 2 times tickets to a baseball game. And he didn't go.
I
was unable to go each time. I wanted to, but it just...
Did you get them as a surprise, or were they like, hey, do you want some tickets?
I gave him weeks in advance.
Oh.
He really didn't. It was like a few days.
Jason, bullshit.
No, Savannah. He'd be like, "Hey, I know it's like Monday, but in 3 days I got tickets to a game," and it's like I got work that day, dude.
That's bullshit. It was not that early.
You know it was
not. It was not.
Hector, are you going to sit there and tell me that you're not trying to narratively make me look like the bad guy, which has been your mission our entire friendship?
This
fucking
particular time.
Fucking knew it.
This particular time, you did.
Yeah, sure. You're the villain in this story. We just need to accept that.
We've come to the conclusion that you are the villain, Hector. This is his origin story. That's all it is.
This is my origin story. This is the reason I'm the villain.
We've discovered the origins of Hector's villain story, and this is it. Right here.
Trying to block. They won't let me.
But yeah, for the most part, I believe that superstitions are real. Like, I don't go fucking with them, you know?
Right.
Like, if somebody says, oh, this is a haunted house, and I'm like, yeah, probably not, and then the other part of me's like, but on the off chance that it is, and it's like, you know what? I don't need to go fuck with that. I don't need to go find out. I'll be honest. I don't need to find out if that's real or not. I can just...
I don't really need to do the rest.
I can just go do anything else, because I would rather be doing anything
else.
Like, I'd rather go to the pub and have a drink and laugh with you than try to go explore some creaky house and find out that this was just a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for example, what was one? I'm trying to remember a superstition that you thought was bullshit. Because I know there is some.
Well, some are just too ridiculous to be believed, obviously, but others you're like, okay. This has some merit to it.
I just had one in my head. And
is it the step on your crack one?
That happened.
Step on your crack. Step on a crack.
When our friend of ours, our ex-friend of ours, freaking couldn't go between bars, like between you and a bar, because she thought that it would
splitting the pole,
break their friendship, or
Well, if you guys aren't friends anymore.
There are some. Oh shit!
I mean, yeah, there's something to be said about
somebody did it. Because somebody went through and created it. Now it's a reality.
You know what? It was her who created it, so she made it a reality.
Oh shit!
Shit! I put their gender out there. Oh no! Oh no! I don't go. Fuck!
Well,
wow, there's some unresolved feelings there. Hector, let's talk about it. What's going on, buddy?
We really don't want to talk about it because I'll go off.
He'll go off like a can of shook up soda is what'll happen.
Oh damn!
But probably for just obvious reasons, it won't be brought up on air.
Right.
But
yeah. Anyways, your project.
Yeah, actually, as we were talking about superstitions almost ruining projects.
Yeah.
You have something in the pipeline, I believe.
I do. I have a YouTube channel now.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. I mean, so this isn't new because I have one already and I don't use it at all. It was for my covers when I used to do like singing covers and stuff.
What is it? And where is it? I need to find this channel.
I think it's Musical Vanna.
That's clever. I like that.
I think that's the one. And
I love covers.
I uploaded like once a year. And then when you could, I think like you could check and see, you know, the demographic of like who and where the people are watching your videos. I got a few views from Japan. So
nice.
Yeah, I hopefully am famous there.
With any luck, I'll make it to Japan and somebody's gonna know who I am as soon as I get off the plane. It'll be wonderful.
Would you look at that? You know who she is?
No.
That is Savannah.
Are you poorly attempting a Japanese English accent?
So poorly.
You fucking.
I can actually make it a lot worse.
Let's not do that.
What prompted you to even do that?
It's my kind of humor, and I grew up with it, and it's wrong, but I love it.
Wow, I'm glad that you've admitted that you grew up on the wrong side of the tracks, but you love being a dirt pile. Like, that's just...
It's... okay, if you grew up thinking something's funny, I mean, that's not going to change.
It's true, but it doesn't make it right.
Usually when you get educated, you're like, oh, this is probably in poor taste. Like, you know, how a thing doesn't always age well. And you're just like, maybe I leave this in the time when it was appropriate. Like, have you gone back and tried to, like, watch old school Power Rangers? It's kind of hard, honestly. Like,
I have not watched any.
Like, original Power Rangers from the 90s, you're just like, ooh, this feels a little...
like the Nazi Donald episode.
No. Like, well, so that the bit of Disney hit trivia is that Donald Duck and others company were used for propaganda cartoons in the time of World War II. That's just what that is.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they don't air it really, but it's there in the annals of history. Should you so desire to want to look for it, but you know. That's just
right, but I was talking about, like, there was a cartoon where Donald was a Nazi.
Right. No, that was for that propaganda thing that they did back in the day. But you know, sometimes you just go, well, this is an odd bit of history, and tragically, Power Rangers kind of falls into that trap of, like, kind of racial stereotypes. Like, Black Ranger is a black guy and the Yellow Ranger is an Asian woman, and you're just like, ooh, this doesn't feel good. And then you're like, oh, it was the 90s, this is pretty dated. Oh,
there's actually a Key and Peele skit about that on, like,
I think I saw that.
Where I think it was the Power Rangers or something like it, and the Red Ranger was the Native American, and the Black Ranger was the black one, and like, and I think it was like, yeah, but why I gotta be red? Like, why? Why is this a thing? And they're like, come on, man, let's do it. We can do it. And he's like, yeah, okay, but this is racially insensitive. Why are we doing this?
Right.
Like,
just.
I saw what okay, so controversial subject. I like TikTok. Sue me.
I'm getting emails. My phone is blowing up right now. That is mad at the fact that you're on TikTok. From
whatever.
Nope. It's this one is from the president. Ooh, delete that.
Why do I care what he thinks?
That right now.
Why do I care what he thinks?
Don't need to be reading none of that.
Anyways,
it's like, get thee gone.
Get thee gone, Satan.
There was one where they did the Power Ranger thing, and it was like pink power, red power, yellow power, black power, and then the White Ranger, and the Black Ranger just looking at him, just shaking his head.
It's like, please don't make me say this.
It's like all angry, just like wide-eyed, open, just shaking his head, like super angry at him. It's like, no. And then like, at the end of the video, it turns into a Green Ranger. Green power.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Because, I mean, those two words don't really get to live together any longer. You know, you ever look at a set of words and they, like, created a hateful message, and then it's like, you know what? If the dictionary decided to have a party, these words can't show up together. Ever again. And then they just, like, get to look at each other from afar. Like, you remember when we used to, like, hang out? It's like, yeah, but remember when we also used to represent, like, horrible ideologies? And it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
You remember when we used to hang out? Yeah, man, that used to be a good time. But you remember that time you fucked my wife? Yeah, you bitch.
Yeah, I
fuck you.
That happened. That happened once. Twice.
Twice?
5 different times.
What the fuck?
It went on for 5 years.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's my kid,
that
actually.
Kid is not yours.
That's, you know how you thought that was your son? Turns out, you were gone
Funny
at the time
story.
Funny
that kid
story.
on the left, that might be my kid.
A powerful
Right,
chance that is my son. You're not the father.
You're not the father.
Have a Maury moment.
Yeah.
Where are you going in this game right now?
We are having a memory. We don't know how we got this memory, but we are having a memory being shown to us.
Okay.
Because we thought about Kyrie. For some reason, we're able to see her memory.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. Well,
This is her grandmama that we never see again.
ever again. It was a character I introduced for no reason.
Exactly. We're thinking she's gonna come back because they're doing something right now in the game.
Right, in Kingdom Hearts Melody blah blah blah.
No, not that one. It's the Dark Road, Kingdom Hearts Dark Road.
See, I mean, you're saying words to me, and I wish that I knew.
There's a mobile game right now.
Oh, another one.
Lore.
Of course it does.
Deep lore.
So
that is being. It's current.
I will say this about Kingdom Hearts. Ballsy of them to go ahead and create games and tell you, the audience, that every game has deep lore. I'm waiting for the day where they create a card game, and the card game doesn't come with an instruction booklet. It comes with a full-on set of novels that you have to read before you can even play the card game, because the card game can only be understood if you understand the connecting lore. I'm sounding like a madman right now because I'm so infuriated that they've decided every game has to have the deep lore. Every Kingdom Hearts game has to have the deep lore.
You have to collect all 2,500 cards to put the puzzle together to find out the name of the Master of Masters.
Oh my god.
And his face to be shown in the back, and I'll be like, no!
Hector, did you know that there's a series of puzzles about Kingdom Hearts that are Japanese exclusive, but you actually get to learn deep lore knowledge only by putting the puzzles together? They're 10,000 piece puzzles, and you get to learn. Like, they're picture storytelling, and they actually show you the creation of the Kingdom Hearts universe. Turns out it was a madman in an insane asylum.
No.
Like, you've been wasting your time this entire time.
The game is real.
It turns out Kingdom Hearts doesn't have an end game because there was never an end game.
There was never an end game.
No.
You're literally playing with some kid's life right now.
Wow.
Like, you've taken...
Every single time you die, this kid dies.
Oh,
right,
no.
Except he's a clone, and every time the clone dies, his conscience is transferred to another clone body, but then he loses a little bit of himself inside the clone body.
Oh my God.
And he's like trying to figure out his memories. Oh my god, this is why Roxas and Shion are even things, because they're clones of clones of clones of clones. Oh my god, no!
Yo, I'm tired enough that this is all making sense right now.
You notice how you notice how quiet Hector is, because he knows that on some level I just told the story of Kingdom Hearts.
You did it. There's no clone. Jason.
Prove me fucking wrong.
It's twins, not clones.
They're not cloned. Damn it.
So, Savannah, I have a question for you. If you got the genetic makeup of a person, whether it was through magic or science, is that not a clone?
That is a clone.
If you've... There, I stand correct. There you have it. You're witness.
They only look a little bit alike. Their haircuts are different.
They share the same name.
Twins.
They share the same name. They share the same genetic memories. They share the same body.
We're gonna get there. Okay, you know what? We're gonna get there.
We're not.
In about a year, we're gonna have this argument in about a year.
We're really not, because I can't do this.
I can't.
Jason, we're doing this.
Listen,
you signed up for it.
No. You have to understand something. That if we get to Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm the only one who gets to tell the story. You have to shut up and play the game.
That's fine. I can.
And I mean, you have to pipe it when Uncle Jack sits down by the fireplace and says, "All right, kids, here's the real story of Kingdom Hearts. Fuck whatever Hector's about to tell you, because I got the guns."
I'm trying to tell the story as it goes on now, just like what's happening. If there's any questions, you guys can just ask.
You know what Kingdom Hearts...
I'll try not to spoil it.
You know what really Kingdom Hearts is? Like, no offense to the fans, but Kingdom Hearts is like one of the longest-running soap operas of all time.
Wow.
It explains why I'm in love with it.
Wow.
I don't like soap operas, but it runs in my family.
It's just a soap opera.
I love novelas.
Dude, it's just a soap opera because, like, fucking somebody...
It depends. It's exhausting. It really is, because sometimes it's just stupid drama. Like an anime where it's like, you can solve this problem with one conversation. Right. Please go talk to her.
That's really like any story. I think that case can be made with any either television show or movie or anime or like anything, is that when you don't communicate, it creates conflict, which is why you need to continue to not communicate, because then you can have more things to show. But like many movies, so many TV shows
the conflict happens.
Could be like over and done if they were just like, hey, that hurt my feelings and I didn't care for that, and then they go, okay, I'm sorry, and they move on. Like that could be the end of it.
Roll credits. Right. Look, that time you gave me a hug, I really, really liked it, and decided to like you too. Oh, cool. I like you too.
Great.
Cool.
Let's stay. That's the end.
Starring
no wacky shenanigans.
Hector Arizola.
I love the wacky shenanigans.
I mean, I'm not against the wacky shenanigans, but like, there's ways that you can tell really compelling drama without like forcing your characters to not have genuine conversation. You know.
So like now thinking about it, I kind of then I do like drama, because when it comes to
you realize that that's not exactly a surprise to anybody, because people are drawn.
I get it.
People are drawn to drama, not just you.
I'm understanding myself more, and you're just making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you.
No, I think Jason has just been there before you. He's known this about you before you knew this about you.
So I'm just. I'm
so what, you understand everything about me before I know about me?
Yeah. So Hector likes to joke about how I open the you can't just open the middle of my book and expect to know what's going on with me. And I'm like, yes, I can, because first of all, not only have I written your book, but I've had your book published, and it's a Pulitzer Prize winner, best author. I've been nominated best author. It's on the New York Times bestseller right now. Hector, I've made $10 million off your book.
Oh, wow.
That's bullshit, because my store is a piece of crap and should not be sold in stores.
Right, except I made it look delicious, and everybody that bought it is...
You made a story look delicious?
Well, I made a story look delicious, because Hector was a snack and then eventually became the full-course meal, so I mean,
Gotcha.
I had a lot to work with.
Gotcha.
Have you ever seen a cookbook? Delicious.
I mean... There is a cookbook I've made about you, specifically, where it's like, look, if you want to eat Hector's thigh, this is what you got to do to spice it up. Get a little of that seasoning.
I want to eat his thigh.
He wants to eat me.
You eat his thigh, you snack him up, and then we're good. I noticed that you made it to Hollow Bastion. What happens in here now?
What is this place, firstly?
I'm not going to... So we are in a world called Hollow Bastion.
Wow! Thank you for confirming what we've read. You fucking bastard.
Something's about to happen here.
Okay. What is this? Okay, what is this world? What movie? What cartoon? What does this come from?
I think it's a Kingdom Hearts original.
Okay.
Is that true?
Yeah. Yes.
Because it's not. There's no. It has no Disney affiliation.
Disney movie that has it. Yeah.
Just making sure I wasn't missing anything.
Kingdom Hearts original, but it's implied that a Disney character lives here because we've never seen their actual place.
Oh, right. Who is that?
You will see.
He's trying to keep it all mysterious.
I know.
Yeah, because I mean, isn't that the best part? Isn't that what you wanted?
The mystery?
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know. I honestly, I haven't been captivated by mystery in a long time.
Do you want me to spoil it?
No. I mean, if you, I'll let you have this. Actually, I'll let you have this.
Yo, Taylor, I'm gonna let you finish.
Hector, you're a horrible storyteller.
The best album of all time.
Hector, you're a horrible storyteller. Oh, but what's happening here? Tell me everything about this right now and spoil it for me.
I mean, sometimes. I mean, honestly, I'm a little hot and I'm a little cold. I'm a little red and I'm a little green. What do you want from me?
I know. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down.
A little red, a little green.
Sometimes you're
I'm a little
in,
red, sometimes
you're out.
Sometimes you're in, sometimes you're out.
So
tell me.
Is this the Disney character?
That's clearly the Beast.
This is
it's the Beast.
Disney
That's
character.
so false. We've seen where he lives.
No, not him. It's not him.
He's just making it up as we go.
No, shut up. I hate you.
No, you love me.
You okay? You want me to tell you?
No.
You want me to tell you?
How close are we? How close are we to meeting this character?
Oh, it's not going to be this episode.
Oh, okay.
Probably next week.
No, that's fine. I can wait till next week or whatever. It's fine.
Take her if you can.
It's all good.
Yeah, but shit happens here.
I mean,
he's trying to find her.
He's gonna have a fight.
And we all know who Beast is always after. So I mean,
are we saying that Riku is about to beat the Beast?
Yeah, he did.
With his Batwing, his Batman weapon, his Batarang.
What?
He beat up the Beast with a Batarang. Sora just said, "Stop!" No, you finally made it, Sora.
You came too late, sir.
Yeah.
So what we've learned so far is like Riku took Belle, and the Beast followed Riku here
naturally
to find her from his world.
How did the Beast do that?
So Riku has the power to open
that makes sense.
Portals to teleport him. Yeah, portals.
Let the Keyblade choose its true master.
Yeah.
Boy, you know how cool that would have been.
He did. He took.
No, I mean, if there was just a war between these two to be a Keyblade wielder, like
there is.
Well,
this is it right here.
Except the whole series literally is coded with, oh, you get a Keyblade, you get a Keyblade. It's like if Oprah Winfrey was like, everybody here gets a Keyblade, is Kingdom Hearts. When originally the game comes out and tells you only one Keyblade master gets picked every so many years.
You gotta think of it as right now.
Oprah Winfrey has made a money.
We don't know about the other world. We don't know about the other games.
Kingdom Hearts.
Bitch, we don't know anything about the other games. Okay? We just know there's one Keyblade and Riku just took it. And now we're stuck with a wooden sword. And look what happens.
I mean, Goofy and Donald are talking. Yeah, that's something.
They're leaving Sora.
They're leaving him? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, because the Keyblade thing, right?
Yep.
Your friends are never your friends sometimes.
Ooh!
Friends backstab you.
He hit you with that deep cut. And then Donald...
And they say Sora, and they just walk away.
So now your only ally is Beast at this point. Is that it?
Which is good. That's good.
And I only have a wooden sword.
But you have other Keyblades, don't you?
No.
He took all of your
Keyblade. The one Keyblade changed into all of them.
That makes sense.
Those forms.
Yeah, it's like most of those RPG games where it's just like you have a weapon that's a base weapon, but then you can improve upon it, but only for the aspect of being able to like beat the game with numbers.
Right.
Narratively, your weapon will usually look like one form.
Gotcha.
I noticed that happened in the Final Fantasy remake where people are fighting Sephiroth with the Buster Sword, and it actually like during the fight, whatever your strongest version of that sword is what they go into battle with. But for the purposes of the cutscene, it's the original Buster Sword.
Yeah. And some games have been lately. I've been seeing cutscenes change by the weapon. Like if the weapon changed, the cutscene will change. The weapon.
Some will do that. I know cool. Force Unleashed 2 did that. I know in Destiny, if you whatever like armor and weapon you're wearing, they'll just let you go into the cutscene with that. Mm-hmm. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah. There are some cutscenes here in this game that do it.
Well, that's cool.
I think that's like really good. Like, what's the word for that? I don't know. I really like when that happens in video games.
World building?
Yeah. No, it's not world building. It's seamless. Like it creates a more seamless experience because I actually get to go into the cutscene how I want to versus no, you need to go in with how I need.
Right. I don't know what it is about that, but it like I don't know. I just really personally like that. It's like, good,
I appreciate the effort. It's polished.
The aesthetics of it are really nice. That, like, aesthetically, I can get behind something.
It's
like that. It's nice to watch you glide.
Was my characters
right? It just helps.
Yeah, gliding is really helpful.
Yeah.
Like, I know how some people always...
And...
Go ahead.
The high jump. And the high jump. The combination of both is just perfect.
I mean, it's like that age-old question, right? Like, what's your superpower if you get to pick your one superpower? And, like, 80% of the people pick you flight because, of course, that's the one you pick.
I don't think that's the one I would pick.
What did you
That's not the one I picked either.
Either telekinesis or invisibility.
See, it's like those are the top three, right? Flight, telekinesis, and invisibility are like the upper
shapeshifting.
Shapeshifting.
Like those are that's the upper echelon of like superpowers.
So those are uteruses that I'm looking at.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but you said it first, so yeah, that was
those are the flying heartless uteruses.
Not a great design, if I'm being.
I mean, I think Kingdom Hearts is doing the Lord's work right now. It's just like, very subtle sex education. Like, here we have sperm.
This is birth.
And here we have uteruses.
This is the birds and the bees. This is what the inside of a woman looks like. This is what the inside of a man looks like. And this is how these things are connected.
Exactly.
And I can't grab anything, and I can't do anything without beating.
Okay, wait, but what other superpowers are there? There's super speed.
Honestly, like, depending on the creativity, like, depending on the mind of the superpower. Mm-hmm. So honestly, my uncle one time told me that there's a character in X-Men who, it was a little girl, and her entire superpower was she just knew things. It wasn't always what you needed her to know, but she just somehow knew the outcome of things. She just knew the right answer to things, and she would just say them on occasion, or that was just her superpower. Was I just know something,
right?
And it's in such a it's in just such a nuanced way that, like, how do you translate that into like something like sexy and actiony? You really can't. So she's just kind of one of those characters that just gets lost in the like mega catalog that is Kingdom Hearts and it's like superpowers.
Right.
X-Men.
Honestly, like
if you watch My Hero Academia, the anime,
anime is another great.
They come up with really random, weird superpowers. I think the weirdest.
They do really good. I mean, that's a good example of ones where they just like create super creative things. There's actually a YouTube series called Epitaph Erased. If you get a chance to ever check that out, Savannah, it's like a 7-episode thing. The animation is very low quality, but the storytelling and the writing are some top-notch storytelling.
You know, I was watching a podcast and people on them didn't like it. Because they thought the writing wasn't that good.
That's a shame. Because it's like usually when you see visualization and then you have a story that accompanies it, and usually you're like, one of these things had to be greater than the other. And frankly, it's like that was the guy's pet project that he had to do kind of on his own with like a small team of people, and like that's what he was able to produce. But haters are gonna hate no matter what.
What I've heard is that the guy who created it is a real critic on bad writing, and he goes on and makes something that's badly written, and I'm just like, I mean, it's not that bad.
Yeah, like it was like
technically I like everything. So
frankly, if you get the opportunity to give it a watch, give it a watch. But like the way that he created superpowers in his world, like was very innovative, very creative, and it was like, oh, I never even would have thought of the method in which you said this is how something exists. Is existing. I was just like, oh shit, that's just super impressive. But honestly, in terms of superpowers, I've always wanted to have something along the lines of omnipresence, mostly on the grounds that it lets me be kind of everywhere at once. Because honest to God, because I get FOMO real bad. Like honestly, like I don't really let people know when I'm like missing out on a thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, you know what would really solve that problem is if I could just be everywhere at once. I could be at 3 parties at one time while being at work, while being where, like, I could just, I'm doing it all simultaneously. Like, I'm like, give me that. That makes sense. Let me just be able to live. See, this fucker thinks that I would do dumb shit with it, but really, it's like, no, I just want to be able to, like, hang out with you. You know what I could do? It's like, you know what I could do with that, frankly, is I could go to sleep and be awake at the same time. While I'm recovering myself, I'm also out in the world doing shit. Like, it's the best of both worlds.
I said that idea, and you said it was stupid.
You never said that.
I did.
When?
Because I told you, Jay, if I had omnipresence, I would love to be asleep and also awake and do other things.
I think I may have said that to you simply on the grounds that I hate when you're asleep. Maybe is why I said that. I just hate when Hector Arazola is sleeping. It's a sad day in the world when I have to learn that.
You're so fucking hypocritical, and I hate it.
I don't know if that's what I would call it.
I hate you.
Oh,
I hate you.
You don't. Like I said, I like, with omnipresence, I could be abroad in Japan and Ireland. Simultaneously.
And walk in me when I'm in the shower.
No, I wouldn't really give a damn about that.
You would do it once just because to say you fucking did it.
Maybe.
Your silence says it all.
There is this, you know, the show Heroes.
I don't know that is the truth.
Huh?
I love Heroes.
Yes.
There is one power where I think the little girl could, like, watch everything that was being done, and she could, like, duplicate it to a T. Which could be said about just having great memory and great, like, you know, hand-eye coordination or whatever.
Oh, you're talking the girl who had, like, the muscle memory, right? Like, it was so wholly fine that she could just recreate a dance move or a karate move.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember her.
Second season, I think she was, right? Second
or third season. I feel like she was in the first season. It was weird because I really don't remember her coming up later, but, like, when they introduced Micah and his mom,
right,
and I think, like, he was a cousin, or, like, they were family friends or something. I don't. Oh, wait. No, it was the second season. It was the girl who worked in, like,
at the fast food
place, and she got robbed. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That is the second season.
Like, honestly, Skylar was probably one of the most terrifying television villains ever.
Zachary Quinto.
He did a great job.
I know he's gay, but I would do anything.
He's gay. I didn't know he was gay.
Yeah. Like, so the same with Matt Bomer from what is that? White Collar. He's just a great actor. He's good looking. Is 100% gay.
Is he really?
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, you have a chance, not me. I should say,
No, well, because I know Kina had me and her talk that she'd like the guy. I was like,
yeah, no.
Bad story.
But honestly, what was great about his character was he showed you what you could do with telekinesis in ways that I hadn't seen been done before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just knows to always have a shield up, so bullets are never going to affect him. And he was so malicious about it, and, like, he learned that he needed to, like, cut your head open so that he could read your brain and then just absorb your power through your brain.
That's, like, the power I would have.
Like that was.
Oh, you'd be a murderer?
No.
Oh no, he could do it without killing people.
Like, I know they eventually wrote it that way that he could learn how to do that, and then they just, like, he descended back into, I'm just gonna go back to the way that I know. And you're like, because, come on.
I think
it was the faster way.
I think him becoming a serial killer was because of like, mother issues. I think that's the way that they told it. So
yeah, absolutely.
You know, like, I don't know. He didn't have to, of course, he didn't have to be a murderer, but I think it just made his storyline so much better and made him more of a villain.
I mean, it created this really incredible villain. Just
because no one would be afraid of him if that were the case.
So it's her castle.
It's Maleficent. Okay.
I thought we see her later, but no. Maleficent's castle.
I've noticed that we're actually out of time.
You tell me now.
No, the clock is telling me.
I don't think there's a pause for a minute.
Is there a cutscene that's happening?
We're about to go into a fight.
A fight?
Yeah. If I lose, we'll save.
Okay. All right, then that's fine. Just as a kind of a
cutscene. So you saw all the princesses being asleep there.
Yeah, the Princesses of Hearts or something or whatever.
Yeah, they're the Princess of Heart, and with all 7 open that heart-shaped door.
Is it Kingdom Hearts?
No, it's the heart of this particular world that's supposed to lead to somewhere.
Kingdom Hearts.
To open something.
To Kingdom Hearts. Just say Kingdom Hearts,
yes.
you mother...
No! Damn it, this is not.
Because it isn't, is it?
Shake it.
It isn't. There's another world, Jay.
It's another world? Thought we were gonna go to Kingdom Hearts, though, Hector.
I want to end you.
Whoa, look at that costume change.
Like, you know what? Next time you play a game, I want to just make fun of everything about it.
I mean, you say that like I'm not already surprised.
And I hope you love it. And I hope I destroy you.
Hector, there's so many games that I love that nobody can say anything about that's going to make me go, hey, fuck you. Like, it's just not possible.
This is like one of my top 3 games. You just making fun of it. I'm so sad.
I almost felt bad for you.
You knew that that's what you were getting into on this game, though. Like, you knew that's what we were getting into.
Yes, I know. And I know there's like 8 more games. There's 12.
Dear Lord.
There's like 100 games.
There's 12. We're not playing the phones. We're not playing the... I'm not playing Chain of Memory. We're going to go straight to 2 after this. Actually, yeah, straight to 2.
Yeah, because if I catch you playing Rechain of Memories, I'm going to be so pissed.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. What do you think about Birth by Sleep, though?
I don't have anything against Birth by Sleep. My only thing that I have against Rechain of Memories is the fact that they made you play the card system again when it was like, look, I get why you did it for the Game Boy. You didn't need to do it again for the frickin' 3D, like, models, because you had the same code and character models. You could have just done that game without the card system again, and they're like, nope, we gotta include it, and you're like, you motherfucker.
Bitch. You bitch. So, we are about to fight.
He said he doesn't have a weapon, but he has his heart. I was really hoping he would say... But now the Keyblade
decided to choose us.
Yeah.
And I got my Keyblade back.
Well, obviously they weren't going to make
because I had resolve. That was my reasoning when I first played the game.
Is Riku going to beat you, stupid?
Yeah.
Maybe. If I don't play my cards right.
You boy better dodge. Like...
Parkour.
Get in there.
Parkour.
How do you feel fighting your best friend?
This is my dream.
This is my dream.
This is my dream. Wow, some things are coming out.
This is what I've always wanted.
Oh.
Dude, look, you're doing super good, actually.
It looks like he's wearing a hula skirt.
It does look a little bit like
his little dark skirt.
Yeah, like he is. Dude, you beat him senseless. Look at this. Look at this. He didn't stand a chance.
Oh.
Dude, the next time we fight, it's going to be a lot
more. How much more of this game actually is there now that I am asking?
We are about 75% done.
Oh, shit.
With this game.
All right.
That's, I thought it was like closer towards the end because as soon as you get all of the, you see all the princesses.
So we have this world. Yeah, we go to this world. We do a bunch of stuff here. This was actually a really long level. Then we have to do a couple more things in past worlds. And then we go to the last world, and that's the end of the game.
Okay.
Is the stuff you have to do in the other worlds optional?
Yes and no.
Okay.
But we're probably going to do the stuff that we need to do.
Okay.
I need to find a save point. Let's go to the library.
Go to the lab. Boy, oh boy. Look at this place. Just something else entirely. It looks like Belle's Castle, kind of.
Oh, shit. I gotta figure out this puzzle first.
Ooh, are you at a point where there's just no save? This is just...
No, there is a save. It's upstairs. It's just... I forgot about this book thing.
Ah, the secret doorway. Clever.
Yes.
Clever. I always wanted a house that had, like, a secret door behind a bookshelf.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I would love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
and you can see how like there's a book in the wrong place there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
And then we can do this thing where.
What is this? Oh, you're just getting a treasure chest, or no?
Yeah, you get like a test.
What?
You do it 3 times and it goes to.
Okay, that's what's going on. I'm like, what am I missing here?
Yeah.
Yeah, or 4 times.
Oh, jeez.
Eventually.
Eventually, it's never going to come.
It's never happening.
He's just wasting our time.
5 times?
We're just going to be here for another half hour.
If it doesn't do it now, we'll save. There we go.
There you have it. And it's like, eventually I'm going to get this. He's never getting
There we go.
All that for a mega potion? Damn.
Wow.
I just wanted to show you what that thing was.
You didn't overwrite. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I thought you overwrote your other save file. I'm like, wait a minute. No,
It's
right there. Right there. Okay, I was about to say, oh, shit, dude. Hefe. That's a big yikes, dude.
There'd be tears.
There'd be tears.
There would be lots of tears. All right. Next time on NobodylPlays Gaming, we figure out a book puzzle.
We'll figure out Hollow Bastion.
Yes.
All right.
And we find Belle. We find the princesses. We find Kyrie. And we find out what that giant heart door is.
All right, then.
Also, fight more evil.
Fight all the evil.
All the evils. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Good night.